Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today, I got a big bag here full of VHS, slasher, horror movies, whatever you want to call them. But, yeah, and I got all these for free. Believe it or not, every single one here you see for free because I have some family, and, my family knows that I have a VHS player, and they're like, well, we don't have VHS anymore, so we just want to give you these for free, basically. I said, okay. So I went through and I found basically all the horror slasher VHS movies that they had and whatnot. One of them isn't, well, two of them isn't horror actually, but you'll see the ones that I grabbed that aren't really necessarily horror or have anything to do with slasher. But anyways, this one, Stephen King's Night Shift Collection. I'd actually never seen this at all. Apparently, I guess it's a horror or slasher in a way. There's the boogeyman, and then there's the woman in the room. Apparently, these are kind of like, I don't know, horror slasher in a way, but Stephen King's Night Shift Collection. And then, the next one here that I managed to find is The Silence of the Lambs. This is the next one that I managed to find for their horror slasher DVDs that they have. But, yeah, and the funny thing is they had a bunch of wedding VHS tapes in there and whatnot, and they made sure to let me know that, hey, before you just go and pick out, make sure you look at the VHS tapes to make sure that there's no wedding ones, and I made sure, so... Silence of the Lambs. Another great movie. Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary is another one that they ended up just giving me again. All these for free. Didn't even have to pay $1. Didn't even have to pay a penny. Which is really cool. So yeah, Pet Sematary. This was actually the last one I found. I was digging through and I couldn't find any more. Then I was like, there's a feeling that I should go back through and check one more time. And this is actually the last one I found. The Night of the Living Dead. This is the last one that I ended up finding from them. So, and whatnot, when I dig through their, I guess you could say, thingy there of slasher horror movies, so Night of the Living Dead. Then here's one of them that they had. Again, this is not horror, this is not slasher, but this is one of the ones that I found, and I mean, you can't beat this. You really can't beat this. Beavis and Butthead, one of the VHS tapes for Beavis and Butthead. Again, you can't beat this, This is the final judgment for Beavis and Butthead. I managed to pick this up, from them and whatnot, but Beavis and Butthead. And then another one that I managed to find, actually, while I was at Mortar City Nightmares. I found this at Mortar City Nightmares, and they wanted like $5 for it. Meanwhile, they had this, I had no clue until, a few hours ago. They had King Kong, the original King Kong. Apparently, if you're pressing the chest, you can hear the roar of King Kong. But sadly, you can't really hear it. It's very faint. I can try to maybe show you, but right there you could feel it. And yeah, it's very faint. You can barely hear it. But the VHS tape for the original King Kong and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. A few more, in my opinion, the best that I have found, in my opinion, out of the lot, the original Pennywise Stephen King's It. They had this, original It. And whatnot, I gotta flip it over. But, yeah, the original Stephen King's It. Such and such. And then, the one that I was really hyped about is John Carpenter's original 1978 Halloween. Or 77, 78 original Halloween. with Jamie Lee Curtis. So this was cool, finding this as well. But yes, this is the movies that they ended up giving me. Finding. Very grateful. It adds to my horror movie VHS collection. Now, the funny thing is, I'm kind of done getting horror VHS movies. To be honest, I didn't really want a big collection. I just wanted enough to, watch on VHS, and this definitely helps. This 1000% helps with my collection. Either way, there will probably still be a few more that I'll probably get, like an honorable mention, Jaws. I don't know, what else is there? I don't know. Or there's some other ones. The Exorcist, I probably want to get on VHS. Silver Bullet, probably those three, and that's really it. But besides that, I'm pretty much done with my horror movie collection. There's some Godzilla ones I still want to get. I want to get at least 2 more Godzilla VHS tapes. But besides that, anyways, yeah, this is the, I guess you could say, haul that I got today. It wasn't really supposed to be a haul, but yep, this is what I got. So, like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube, and yeah.